What's up, everybody? My name is Red. Today I'm going to show you how to unlock Amy Rose as fast as humanly possible. But before we get into it, if you guys could do me a big, huge favor and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you guys enjoy these Sonic videos, and let's get into this in 3, 2, 1. So we got a brand new event that's bringing Dr. Robotnik into the game, and he's got Amy and these 3 chows hostage. Essentially, to complete this quest, you got to find 5,000 crystals if you want to unlock everybody. 300 for this chow, 1,000 for that chow, and 3,000. You can unlock Amy early if you want to for 800 Robux, but come on, who wants to do that? So here's what the crystals look like. They're here for 5 minutes, and then they're gone for 5 minutes. If you guys remember the Sailor Tails event, kind of like that, except there's a lot more things to collect. You have to collect 5,000 in order to unlock Amy. And as you can see, getting 5,000 crystals would take a pretty long time if you didn't really know where you were going. But luckily, I got your back. Anyway, here in Green Hill, there's some pretty decent spots where they spawn. They spawn all over Green Hill, which is nice, so you can actually get a pretty decent amount if you don't have the other worlds unlocked. But I'm just gonna tell you, the best place to grind is definitely in Hilltop, because in Hilltop, they pretty much spawn everywhere. To your right there's another big, massive cluster, but let me show you guys this. So down here, you're not gonna find a bunch of crystals running this route right here, but I'm gonna show you where to go. So watch this. Over here, you're kind of wasting your time if you're up on this hill, so try to stay away from this if the crystals are spawned at this moment. You guys can get up on the rail, there's some up there, but I want to show you this guy right down here. Okay, so check this out. Look at how long this trail of crystals is. This is definitely the longest in the game. You can grab all those right there if you want to. You can get on the grind rail, but I would say not quite yet. So grab this big old cluster here, and like I said, you only get 5 minutes, so you kind of have to run this fairly quickly. But look at how many crystals you guys can get. If you have Hilltop unlocked, you need to spend most of your time grinding out crystals in Hilltop exclusively. You could do other worlds, and I'll show you guys those briefly, but this is definitely going to be where your bread and butter is. You can get on the grind rail right there and ride it around. There's some pretty decent crystals too, but this little spot right here, I mean, you really can't go wrong. And because I grabbed all these, I'm gonna go ahead and reset character and go back to the beginning because there's this big cluster that we didn't grab. You can grab this first or last, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, you only get 5 minutes, so grab these if you want to. And then another little tip, drop your speed down to 50, 60% so you're not overrunning all the crystals because you only have a short amount of time to get them. Okay, once again, this spot right here that I showed you guys earlier, this is gonna be your bread and butter. They're always spawned here. There's a big old massive cluster. You can get a pretty decent amount of crystals if you just grind this area right here. So let's take a look at what Lost Valley's crystal storage looks like, okay? Lost Valley is very open, so you can kind of see where everything spawns, versus Hilltop is multi-dimensional, so you take some time looking for everything unless you know exactly where they are. So Lost Valley's not too bad. There's some pretty decent spots here. If you only have this unlocked, I'd recommend hitting Lost Valley and then going back to either Green Hill or Emerald Hill to grind out some spots. But you can hit this little area here, get on the grind rail, and get some pretty decent crystals because they put a lot of them up here in this grind rail too, which is nice. So you could drop down here. There's nothing up here besides these coins. You could get these, no problem if you want to. But up here, there's a little cluster here in the middle, so not too bad. But like I said, you want to pretty much go between this and Green Hill if you have those two unlocked. And let's go ahead and take a look at Snow Valley. The only thing I like about Snow Valley here is that the crystals are a bright color, and Snow Valley is a lot of snow, so you can see them spawn pretty easily anywhere, no matter where you are in the map, which is kind of nice. Little cluster here, not too bad. But like I said, if you're going to use Snow Valley or Lost Valley, you're going to want to jump between them with the worlds just so you can maximize how many you get, because once again, you don't get a lot of time to grind these out. And that's kind of it as far as Snow Valley goes. So if you guys can, avoid Snow Valley and spend your time in Green Hill and Hilltop. Hilltop's just the best. Every single time it spawns in the same area with the same amount of crystals, the biggest clusters, and I haven't seen a big cluster like this in any other map besides Hilltop. So if you have this map unlocked, or if you haven't yet, you need to unlock it if you're going to grind out for Amy in here. Another thing I really like about Hilltop is these grind rails. I call them the lazy rails. Basically, if you get enough speed and just get on them, you could ride these around over and over again. So if you have to go get a glass of water, get some food, put yourself on this grind rail and you can get yourself some easy crystals. Here's another little tip. Don't rebirth while the crystals are spawned, because you're going to have to go unlock all the worlds again, and Hilltop's the last one. Also, you're as slow as a slug. So when you hit 5,000 crystals, Amy is unlocked automatically. You just go into the character selection, hit equip, and boom, now you're Amy. Anyways, guys, I hope this tutorial helped you unlock Amy as fast as possible. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys could, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these Sonic videos, and I'll see you in the next one.